is ASMR, and it is very good to be back with you all today, guys. Happy 2025. I know it's been a little minute since I made a little video. Life's been busy, as I'm sure you can all relate to. Maybe I'll talk about that in a little while, but yeah, happy 2025, guys. I hope you all had a really good Christmas period, a really good New Year's. If maybe 2024 wasn't the year you expected it to be, that's okay. That's something I can relate to. I didn't have a great 2024, truth be told, but I'm in 2025 now, so I'm hoping that it's going to be a much more positive year. And if you feel the same way, I just want you to know that, there are others out there in the same boat as you, and you're not alone. It's not strange or outrageous to feel that way about a year, or to just feel upset that things didn't go your way. But man, 2025 could be the year, so let's hope it's a really positive one for everyone. Hope everyone's safe, happy, healthy. But for today's video, I wanted to share with you a present I got for Christmas from my fiance. Now, I'm going to start off by showing you the box and do a little bit of tapping. So, this is the Gameboy Color. Well, this is the box for the Gameboy Color. And so, myself and my fiance, we do our Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. Don't at me. And this year, when we were giving each other our presents, she gave me this box. Now, naturally, it was wrapped, but for a couple of weeks or a month or two beforehand, she was really going on about how the present she got me was like really gonna knock my socks off. That it was a really great present, and I was hyped. I was really, really hyped. I didn't know what it was going to be. But then when I got given this box, I was like, now I'm even more confused because of the size. And then I opened it and I was like, no way. When I was growing up, my brother had a yellow Game Boy Color. And recently, Pokémon has become like relevant again. I don't know if maybe that's just in my circle. But I've been playing like Pokemon Go recently, getting a couple of the cards, and enjoying it. But was talking to my fiance about how I have very fond memories of growing up playing Pokemon on my yellow Game Boy Color, or my brother's yellow Game Boy Color, that I would just steal and play. I used to play Pokemon Silver, in particular, and Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, I think. Apologies if you can hear my stomach as well. But anyway, unwrapped this and I was like, no way. And she was like, hold on, don't get disappointed. It's not the color you're expecting. And so in my head I was like, okay, I've got the box for the blue Game Boy Color. I'm expecting the yellow one. But she's just said it's neither. What could it be? Then open up the box. Boom. The atomic purple Game Boy Color. How good was this? Because I was having a conversation with her only a couple of months ago, talking about the Game Boy, and I was like, yeah, I grew up with the yellow, and like I suppose I would have sentimental value, because it's linked to my childhood. But I think the atomic purple is the coolest, this transparent purple. So when I opened up the box and I saw this, oh man, best Christmas ever, that's all I can say. So yeah, got the Game Boy Color in atomic purple. It's in pretty good condition as well. Now I did, about a week ago, open it up, gave the motherboard a clean, gave all the parts a clean. There was a little bit of gunk around the screen. Nothing major, really was in good condition. I suppose I just kind of wanted to do it myself. But yeah, so gave it a good clean up, working perfectly. As you can see, I've got Pokemon Blue in the back right now. See that? Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon, Pokemon, So, if you're not too familiar with the Game Boy, there was the original model, the DMG model, which came with games that look like this. They were grey, and that was their shape. They had a reach edge, but grey was kind of all you needed to know when it came to an original Game Boy game. Then, when the Game Boy Color came out, we started getting games that look like this. So it's in a case right now. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and show you. Games that look like this. So you can see the cartridge itself is transparent, plastic. You can see the insides. And these cartridges were for Game Boy Color games. You can just about make it out up here. It says Game Boy Color compared to just Game Boy up the top, or Nintendo Game Boy. Now, something else I really love about the Game Boy Color carts in particular with the atomic purple is they're both transparent. So when you put them in, I just think it looks so nice. It looks so right. You know what I mean? It's just meant to be. So yeah, but I've just popped Mario in there. Let's have a quick game. Okay, now, not promising I'm going to be any good playing backwards, but let's see. Okay, I also had to move the setup to the upstairs room to make the most of the Velux window I have here. Because once again, if you're not too familiar with the Game Boy Color, this bad boy does not have a backlit screen, i.e. this boy. If you're playing this in the dark, you can't see a thing. So you have to angle it into the light. I do have a little worm light attachment on the way to me. It's currently in the post. Once again, I had one on me and my brother's Game Boy Color when we were younger. A little worm light so you could play it in the dark. But yeah, looking forward to that arriving. But for now, let's have a little go. So, see if I can get a good angle here for you. Turning it on. Game Boy. I love that. Let's look at that again. Game Boy. Got Super Mario Bros. Okay, apologies for how poorly I'm going to play. Alright, original. Yeah. Okay. If I beat this level, you've got to subscribe. Oh no, I didn't realize it was a castle. Ooh. Oh no, this is game over already. Oh. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, I'm shaking. I'm trying to keep a good angle. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. No. Oh. Alright. And I just switched off the screen. And I'm going to take the cartridge back out. That makes a nice sound. The cartridge being taken out and put back in. And once again, that was Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, only for Game Boy Color. So, let's actually go ahead and put this one back in its little case. So that's what the Game Boy Color games look like. I've got two other Game Boy Color games here with me. I've got Wario Land Tree and Donkey Kong Country. So, if you know, you know. Two pretty heavy hitters here when it comes to Game Boy Color library. Just gonna put these here. Alright, and I'm just gonna show you some of the other Game Boy games that I got as well. Now, actually start with this one. So this is actually the original Pokemon Silver cartridge that my brother played, and I suppose I would have played as well growing up. But I always attribute Pokemon Silver with my brother, my older brother that is. And I found this cartridge up in my parents' attic maybe 6 months ago or so, and the sticker was missing, but I recognized it because of the case. Pokemon Silver was the only Game Boy game whose case it's like sparkling, or kind of like speckled with white. I'm not sure if you can pick it up now, but yeah. So I was able to clean up the case. I ordered a replacement sticker from Etsy. Now I know that there was actually two versions of the sticker, because depending on whether you played the North American version or the PAL release or the European release, it was either like a holographic or like a shinier version. And now I got the correct one for the PAL release, which is this kind of shiny. It really catches the sun. Woo. Look at that. So that's Pokemon Silver. I showed you this one a little while ago. Dr. Mario, Dr. Mario, Dr. Mario, 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 or Mario, Mario, or Mario. If you haven't played Dr. Mario, it's kind of like, it's a bit like Tetris, but Mario's the doctor, and you're using pills instead of blocks to defeat bacteria. So maybe it's not like Tetris. I've got the Game & Watch Gallery tree. Played this on, well, I actually played the Game Boy Advanced version of this Game Boy game. And sorry, but to go back to my original point, these black cases were games that were developed when the Game Boy Color was released, but you could play this on both the original Game Boy, the DMG version, or the Game Boy Color. So that was the variation in colors. Sorry, just had to finish that point. Also now about to show you two more colors. We've got blue and yellow. So we've got Pokemon Blue here. Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Blue. And Donkey Kong Land, 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 Donkey Kong Land. So these were two games that my fiance got me. So these were in the box when I opened it up. I was pretty delighted, I have to say, when I saw these games. But yeah, love the colors once again. I'll show you what it looks like in the purple. Hope that wasn't too loud. That's what it looks like now. If you're playing it, you can see it on top. And another thing I love about the Atomic Purple is that normally you wouldn't be able to see past here on a non-transparent Game Boy Color, but on the Atomic Purple you can see the entire label, which I don't know, I find it just allows you to enjoy the art more, I suppose. So that's the yellow. And now let's see what the blue looks like. Oh yeah. That looks pretty good to me. The blue and purple goes pretty good actually. So that's the blue. And she also got me this. So she got this from Etsy. Same place she got the box. But it's one of those carts with like 100 different games on them. 100 different like bootleg games, I should say. But yeah, that's pretty fun too. Now, you can tell it's not an official card because you're going to have to really push it in. And you don't really get that same click. But still, the red looks pretty sweet too. Alright, you gotta let me know what color you think is looking the best here. We got about the red? The blue. Okay. This is the blue. The yellow. The yellow. The yellow. The black. The black. The black cartridge. Pokemon Silver's light sparkling cartridge. Or the original Game Boy cartridge. Now, I already told you my favorite is the Game Boy Color games I told you about that are transparent as well. But let me know, comment below, let me know what you think. Is your favorite? That's the Game Boy. And hope you weren't able to see those the entire video. But I actually have two other things I wanted to share. Let me just make a bit of space here. So staying on brand with Nintendo and Pokemon, I had to pick up a little carrier case for the Game Boy Color, of course. And when I was having a look on eBay, I kept seeing really cute ones that look like this. And I thought that this purple matched up pretty well with the atomic purple here, as you can see. So that was the most logical choice for me. And as you can see here, we've got a little Pikachu, very happy looking Pikachu, and the Pokemon title or symbol, I suppose. And you can see up here this Game Boy Color carrying case. And if we crack this open, i.e. just open this lock and flip it up, you can actually see up at the top here on the cardboard, it says, what is that, 1995, 1996, and 1998 Nintendo, and 2000 Nintendo. So yeah, pretty old. But I wanted to, I would say unbox this, but it's just this little bit of cardboard up here. So what I did was get a little pair of scissors. Quick little trim before I open up the case. Just get behind your ear there. And just get a couple closer sounds. And back to your bangs. Now we can open up the game, or the case. And actually, before I do that, there's more imagery here on the back, and I'll go ahead and read this for you. So, the zippered inside pocket holds game packs and accessories, Pokemon trading cards, and damage counters. Detachable shoulder strap, Game Boy Color with game inserted. Okay. Now there's an awful lot of that in other languages, but I'm not attempting those. So let's quit horsing around here and just snip very carefully here. I want to make sure I'm not cutting into it. That's one. Let's turn this around here. And snip this bit too. Just a little top bit of cardboard, and once again, open it up. We can remove this other piece of cardboard. 2000, manufactured by ALS Industries Incorporated, Torrance, CA, California perhaps. Oh, made in China. I don't know. Okay, so strap, I suppose. Guys, I'm just going to pause real quick. Apologies if you can hear the boiler going off. That's like outside the door to this room, so I really hope that's not intrusive. But this is the case. Comes with this little neck lanyard. Go ahead and flip it open. This is what it looks like. So we've got a little spot down here at the bottom for the Game Boy itself, and then zippered pocket, and this actually says Nintendo on it. So why don't we put the Game Boy in there, maybe put 1, 2 games in there, and as a little bonus, got this little stack of Pokemon cards, and maybe we can put 1 or 2 in there for good luck too. Alright, so let's start by putting it in its case. A big marketing point when I was buying this was the fact that, well, you can still play the Game Boy in its case. You know, they've got little holes here for the D-pad, the A button, select, start, and the screen, as well as the power button and the volume control. Okay, so this is the case with just the Game Boy in it. Let's close it up real quick and see what it's looking like. Okay. Alright. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty snug in there, actually. I was kind of worried. Oh, maybe I need to... Gonna pull that down. Yeah, I think I need to just tighten this down a bit so that it's not too exposed down there. But, I mean, it really doesn't look that exposed. I'm pretty happy with that. That looks really cool. Really cute. Now, as I said, I don't think I'll be wearing the lanyard. I don't know if you can put your belt through this, but that would very much be a statement piece, walking in with one of these on your hip. Alright, let's get back to it and unzip. It's also raining, guys. I'm not sure if you can hear the rain on the window. Pokemon Blue, of course, of course. Does it fit in here? Okay. There's one. Pokemon Blue. Let's go for Game & Watch Gallery Tree. It's classic. Trying to figure out which is the best way to keep them together. And let's go ahead and put Pokemon Silver in there as well. Again. I know that actually seems to stack okay. Well, in that case, let's put one more game here. Donkey Kong Land under Game & Watch Gallery Tree. Can we set that up? We can. And let's have a quick look through this Pokemon deck. Guys, if you would like a video of me going through this deck, or maybe some more Pokemon related vids, please let me know. Get the little spread going. It's probably an awful spread. You can't see a thing there. Put these everywhere I drop them. And the first card I've got here is not the Sandy Gas, but the Palossand EX. This is from the Surging Spark set. So this one looks pretty sweet, so I think we're going to throw that in there with the rest. Before I do that, let me move these cards somewhere safe, because they are really about to go everywhere. Yeah. Where shall we put this is the next one. Where shall we put this? Let's just rest it up in here for the time being. See what this looks like. If it looks bad, we can take it out. guys, this is the setup. This is the everyday carry that you need in your life. The Game Boy Color, 4 games, and the Palo Sandy EX Surging Sparks. I'm telling you. Let's close her up. There we go, guys. So, I am going to leave the video there. If you've watched it to the end, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching any of my videos, for any comments. Also, guys, I'm nearly at 100 subscribers. Insane. That really is insane. I was not anticipating that at all. And my apologies for being out of the loop. I'm going to try to get a bit more consistent. I've recently started a new job. So forgive me for a little bit of inconsistency in the schedule. But we'll figure something out.